Hello everyone, this is Muntasir from the turtlehub.com. In this video, we are going to talk about how do turtles mate. So the mating process I'm going to talk about can happen in wild or inside your tank. The overall process is very similar, so there is not much distinctions. So even if you are wondering about mating your turtles inside a indoor tank or in an outdoor enclosure, whatever it is, the process will be same, and you need to look out for some of the signs that I'm going to discuss in today's video to know whether your turtle is mating or not. Okay, so the mating actually starts in spring. Spring is the season when turtles typically want to mate after a long winter. So many of you know during a harsh winter, a turtle will go to a hibernation state, meaning the turtle will not move. It will stay buried inside mud or under a lake for months. It will not move. It will not eat. It will be just like a dead turtle. Okay, so turtles do this to conserve their energy throughout the winter, because during winter there is not much food to keep the turtle to keep itself alive. So turtles go into hibernation so that they can use very little energy to sustain for a long period of time. So after the winter has passed, when spring comes, the climate gets warmer, and as a result, more and more food becomes available. So the turtle comes out of the hibernation, it eats more and more, and it gets ready for the mating season. So most of the turtles, aquatic and land turtles, generally start to mate in the spring season. Now, when two turtles are ready to mate, then they show some signs. These signs can vary from species to species. Like in case of aquatic turtles like painted turtle or red-eared slider, the male will swim in front of the female turtle in order to impress the female turtle. So this is their courtship sign. On other hand, land turtles like box turtle will scratch the shell of the female box turtle as a sign for the mating process. Even some turtle species can do some kind of soft vocalization, soft mating calls to attract the female ones. So these are some of the courtship signs for turtles that the males do to impress the female ones. Also, during the mating process, the male turtles get very aggressive. They often fight with another male turtle to impress a female turtle, or they fight with other male turtles to protect their territory. This is to ascertain their dominance over a certain territory or over a certain female turtle. Now, the mating process starts by the male turtle mounting on the back of the female turtle. Okay, so the male turtle will try to mount the back of the female turtle. Sometimes the female turtle doesn't let the male turtle to let the male turtle mount on her back, but the male turtle will try to force itself to mount on the back of the female turtle. So this can take like the male turtle can do it on the first attempt, or it might take him multiple attempts to mount on the female turtle. So after the male turtle mounts on the female turtle, it will try to align the cloaca of the male turtle with the cloaca of the female turtle. Now, what is cloaca? I think you're wondering this. Cloaca is a vent that is situated under the tail of the turtle. So males and females, both turtles have cloaca. Now, when the male turtle mounts on the back of the female turtle, the male turtle will align its cloaca with the cloaca of the female turtle, and then the penis of the male turtle will come out of its cloaca and get inserted into the female turtle through the female turtle's cloaca. It's a very mouthful word. And after then, the male turtle will transform its sperm to the female turtle. After the sperm gets inside the female turtle, it will start the fertilization process, internal fertilization process. And after it is done, the male turtle will, release the female turtle, and thus the mating process will be over. This whole mating process can take from a few minutes to several hours depending on the species of the turtle and depending on the individual temperament of the turtles. So you might see the mating process, taking hours at an end, and it is normal. There's no need to be worried here. So after the mating process is completed, the male will go its own ways and the female will go its own ways, and the female will try to find a suitable nesting area to lay her eggs. Now the egg laying incident can happen even 60 to 90 days after the mating process. So it can happen after a long time. So after the female finds a suitable nesting place, it will lay all the eggs, and then the female will cover the eggs or bury the eggs inside inside a hole. After the female turtle buries the eggs under dirt, it will then leave the egg and it will go on live its life. Now the egg will take about 60 days, around 60 days to incubate. The time can differ by species to species, but typically it takes around 30 to 60 days. During this process, the temperature of the environment can actually determine the gender of the baby. So this process is actually known as temperature dependent sex identification. So if the temperature is higher, generally more of the babies will be male. On the other hand, if the temperature is not as high, then more of the babies will be female. Now, before I end this video, I want to share a very interesting fact. Female turtles can store the sperm from the male turtle for years. So they can, lay fertilized eggs even years after the mating process has occurred. So this is a very interesting fact, and this fact actually wowed me very much. So this is actually how the mating process occurs. Now, if you do want to reproduce your turtles, now you know what to do, how they mate and everything. If you want, I will make another video on what to do to ensure your turtles mate properly in captivity. If you want me to do that, let me know in the comment box below. So this is the video on how do turtles actually mate, what are their physiological behaviors during mating, how the physical mating process actually occurs. I tried to explain all of this in today's video. I hope you have liked it. If you have any more question, let me know in the comment box below. I hope I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.